What if the key to unlocking your deepest desires lies not in your actions, but in your feelings? Imagine that the power to create the life you've always dreamed of isn't in what you do, but in how you truly feel about it. In this audiobook, you'll uncover the timeless wisdom that feeling is the secret to manifesting your reality. The universe responds not to your thoughts, but to the emotions behind them. What you feel, you attract. Now, take a moment to reflect. How do you feel about your goals? Are you aligned with your desires, or are you still waiting for something outside of you to change? The power lies within you, in your ability to feel your dreams into existence. As you listen, allow yourself to truly feel the success you see. Let those emotions guide you toward the reality you deserve. Your feelings are the secret to everything you desire. Feeling is the Secret by Neville Goddard is a profound work that dives into the power of human consciousness and imagination. Read by Adam Hammond, this audiobook captures Neville's message on how our inner world shapes our outer reality. Through this book, Neville shares a transformative understanding of how our imagination and feelings actively create and influence the world around us. Whether consciously or unconsciously, we are constantly molding our circumstances in line with our inner beliefs and feelings. Neville's insights offer a simple formula to realize our desires and manifest the life we wish to lead. First published in 1944 by G.M.J. Publishing Company. Feeling is the Secret was intended as a guide for anyone eager to understand the mechanics behind their own thoughts and how those thoughts shape their reality. In this recording, produced by the Audiobooks Official, Neville's timeless wisdom is brought to life. His teachings suggest that the power to create lies within us, and our success hinges on understanding the laws of consciousness. At the start of the book, Neville offers a powerful quote from the biblical book of Ecclesiastes, saying, "Of making many books, there is no end." This is a reminder that simply reading many books or gathering information is not enough. To truly master something, one must dedicate themselves to studying the right material deeply. The old saying, "Reading many books on your art produces confusion rather than learning," is especially relevant here, as Neville emphasizes the importance of understanding and applying a clear, simple method to manifest desires rather than being distracted by an overwhelming amount of information. Neville's central message is that feeling is the secret to creating the life we want. The book outlines a roadmap for realizing our dreams, though it is not a long or complex work. Despite its brevity, it holds profound truths. Neville challenges the reader to test the law of consciousness described in the book, saying that personal success and results will speak louder than any argument or written testimonial. Understanding the law of consciousness, in the first chapter of the book, Neville begins explaining the foundational principle of his teachings, the law of consciousness. According to Neville, the entire world and everything in it is a reflection of man's conditioned consciousness. This means that everything around us, including the physical world, is a product of our consciousness, our thoughts, and our beliefs. Consciousness, Neville claims, is both the cause and the substance of everything in existence. For Neville, the key to understanding how to create the life we desire is to focus on consciousness itself. Everything that happens to us, every circumstance we experience, is born from what we hold in our mind. This understanding empowers us to take control of our lives because, by changing our thoughts and beliefs, we change our reality. Consciousness, Neville explains, is not a single, static entity, but is split into two main aspects: the conscious and the subconscious. For clarity, Neville compares consciousness to a stream that flows in two parts, conscious and subconscious. The conscious mind is personal and selective, while the subconscious is impersonal and non-selective. In essence, the conscious mind is the realm of effects, and the subconscious is the realm of cause. The conscious mind generates ideas, which are then impressed upon the subconscious mind. The subconscious, in turn, takes these impressions and expresses them outwardly into physical reality. To use this law effectively, it is necessary to understand the relationship between the conscious and subconscious minds. The conscious mind, as Neville describes, is male, generating ideas and thoughts, while the subconscious mind is female, receiving these ideas and giving birth to them in the material world. The conscious mind impresses upon the subconscious, and the subconscious, in turn, expresses all that is impressed upon it. This process forms the basis of creation. Without the conscious mind's initial idea, the subconscious would have no direction to follow. In other words, creation begins with thought, which is then impressed upon the subconscious and later manifested in the external world. The power of feeling, one of Neville's most powerful teachings in the book, is the importance of feeling. He asserts that feeling is the sole medium through which ideas are conveyed to the subconscious. No idea can be truly impressed upon the subconscious unless it is first felt. Feelings are the language through which the subconscious understands and accepts the ideas we want to manifest in our lives. Feelings have the power to shape our world, and Neville stresses that we must be in control of them. If we allow ourselves to entertain negative feelings, these feelings will inevitably influence the subconscious and manifest undesirable circumstances in our lives. To control the subconscious, one must control their feelings. This doesn't mean suppressing emotions or forcing positivity, but rather disciplining oneself to only entertain feelings that align with what we want to achieve. Neville advises never to entertain negative feelings or dwell on any form of wrong. By doing so, we avoid impressing the subconscious with limiting beliefs that hold us back. The critical point is that feeling dominates thought. If you feel that you are healthy, the subconscious accepts that as true. If you feel you will be healthy, then your subconscious accepts that you are not healthy yet, and your reality will reflect that. The subconscious doesn't respond to "I will be" statements, as it only accepts "I am" declarations. So, if you desire something, you must feel that it is already yours. To truly manifest your desires, you must live and act as though they are already a part of your reality. Neville also stresses the need to be mindful of our moods and emotions. Every feeling we experience creates an impression upon the subconscious, which is then expressed in our outer world. Negative emotional states, especially when suppressed, can cause imbalance and lead to disease, both physically and in our environment. Neville explains that emotional disturbances, when not expressed, begin to manifest as physical discomfort or disease. Therefore, it's essential to stay emotionally balanced and direct your feelings toward your desired outcome, rather than focusing on regrets, frustrations, or failures. The subconscious as the womb of creation. Another significant point that Neville makes in his work is the role of the subconscious mind as the womb of creation. The subconscious is not selective. It does not judge or question the validity of the ideas or feelings that are impressed upon it. It simply accepts them as true and proceeds to express them outwardly in the world. This means that if you constantly entertain negative thoughts and feelings, the subconscious will create situations that reflect those emotions. Conversely, if you focus on positive feelings and thoughts of success, the subconscious will work to bring those ideas into physical reality. The subconscious is a mirror, reflecting the contents of the conscious mind. If you entertain thoughts of failure, the subconscious will accept that feeling and create corresponding conditions of failure in your life. But if you feel success, prosperity, and joy, the subconscious will begin to manifest those feelings in your world. Neville emphasizes that the subconscious does not care whether your thoughts are true or false. It simply acts on whatever you believe to be true. This is why it is so important to control what you feel, because your feelings determine the course of your life. If you feel hopeless, the subconscious accepts that feeling and produces a life experience that mirrors that belief. However, if you assume the feeling of having already realized your desires, the subconscious must work to manifest that reality. Neville also addresses the idea that many people believe in the power of fate or chance. He debunks this idea by explaining that nothing happens by accident. The world around you is not the result of luck or chance, but is a direct manifestation of your subconscious mind. Your beliefs, thoughts, and feelings shape your destiny. This idea takes away the power from external forces and places it squarely in your own hands. By taking responsibility for your feelings, you take control of your life. The power of assumption to impress the subconscious with your desires, Neville explains. You must assume the feeling that would be yours if your desires had already been realized. This is the central technique for manifesting your dreams. You do not need to focus on the how or when of your desires. Instead, you must focus on the feeling of having already achieved them. Neville calls this the power of assumption. By assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled, the subconscious is moved to express that assumption in the physical world. The key to this process is that the subconscious works by feeling, not by thought alone. It accepts the feeling as a fact and begins to work to bring it into physical expression. If you want to manifest success, assume the feeling of success as though it has already happened. This law of assumption is essential for manifesting anything in life. If you want to change your reality, change your feelings. Feeling creates the pattern that the subconscious uses to shape your outer world. As Neville says, as within, so without. The world you see around you is a reflection of your inner thoughts and feelings. By changing your inner state, you can change your outer circumstances. The subconscious mind and its role. Neville concludes by reiterating the importance of understanding the subconscious mind. It is not a servant or slave, as some traditions have suggested, but rather a powerful, receptive force that works in harmony with the conscious mind. It responds to persuasion, not force, and follows the lead of the conscious mind. This relationship is like that of a loving partnership, where the conscious mind is the head and the subconscious is the heart. Together, they create the world. To harness the power of the subconscious, Neville encourages readers to focus on feeling, as this is the key to shaping reality. By mastering the subconscious mind through the power of assumption and feeling, we can transform our lives and create the circumstances we desire. In conclusion, Neville's feeling is the secret, provides a clear and powerful path to manifesting our desires. Through understanding the law of consciousness, controlling our feelings, and impressing our desires upon the subconscious, we can create the life we want. The power lies within us all to reshape our world, and it begins with the feelings we choose to entertain. If we can learn to control our emotions and direct them toward our desires, we unlock the secret to true and lasting success. The key to creating the life we want is simple. Feel your desires as though they are already fulfilled, and the subconscious will take care of the rest. The subconscious mind is a powerful part of us. It accepts as true whatever we feel to be true. This means that if you feel something deeply, whether positive or negative, your subconscious mind will take that feeling as a fact. This is important because everything in our lives is created from the impressions we make on our subconscious. Our feelings and beliefs shape the world around us. If you truly want to become something or achieve something in life, it's important to realize that you already are that thing, or you already have it, even if it doesn't seem that way yet. The only reason you don't see your desires manifested in your life is because you refuse to believe that you already have it. This refusal to believe is the barrier between where you are now and where you want to be. It's common to look outside of ourselves for what we think we need, but this can lead to disappointment. If you feel that you are lacking something, seeking it in the world outside of you won't bring you true fulfillment. This is because we never truly find what we want. We only find what we believe we are. If you feel successful, then success will come to you. If you feel that you lack something, you will continue to experience lack. Your life will always reflect what you believe about yourself and what you feel inside. If you want to change the world around you, you must first change your inner beliefs. Your inner feelings are what create the circumstances of your life. The world outside is simply a mirror reflecting your innermost thoughts and emotions. As the saying goes, "To him that hath, it is given." This means that if you already feel that you have what you want, it will manifest in your life. A big part of this process is controlling your thoughts and feelings. Mastery of your thoughts and emotions is one of the highest achievements you can aim for. When you can control your thoughts and feelings, you can create the life you desire. But achieving perfect self-control doesn't happen overnight. Until you reach that point, there are tools you can use to help. Two very powerful tools for influencing the subconscious are sleep and prayer. Sleep is a natural gateway to the subconscious. 1/3 of our lives is spent sleeping, And it is during this time that the conscious mind, which is awake during the day, connects with the subconscious. Sleep is when the conscious mind lets go of its grip on reality and enters a state where it can make deep, lasting impressions on the subconscious. In the waking state, the conscious mind is focused on the physical world and the senses. But when we sleep, we enter a different state. In this state, our mind is no longer focused on the outside world, but instead turns inward, where it can connect with the subconscious and make lasting impressions. This connection between the conscious and subconscious is important because it is through this connection that creation happens. What happens in our lives is a result of these impressions we make on our subconscious mind. When we go to sleep, our last thoughts and feelings before sleep are what impress the subconscious. If we go to sleep feeling disappointed, frustrated, or dissatisfied, the subconscious will continue to work on those feelings throughout the night. But if we go to sleep feeling that our desires have already been fulfilled, the subconscious will work to bring those desires into reality. This is why it's so important to make sure we feel the way we want to feel before we go to sleep. It's the feeling of the wish fulfilled that sets the subconscious into motion. The subconscious cannot distinguish between what is real and what is imagined. Whatever you feel is true, it accepts as true, and it will begin to bring that feeling into your reality. One of the most powerful things you can do is to make sure you feel successful, fulfilled, and content before you go to sleep. These feelings will be carried by your subconscious into the night and will shape your future. This is a time when the conscious mind joins with the subconscious in a creative union. The conscious mind plants the seed, and the subconscious nourishes it, bringing it to life. In sleep, the conscious mind is like the male, and the subconscious is like the female. The conscious mind seeks out the subconscious, and the subconscious embraces the conscious mind. The two work together to create new realities. In this creative union, the subconscious faithfully reproduces what the conscious mind feels, believes, and desires. If you go to sleep feeling successful, your subconscious will bring success into your life. If you feel peaceful and content, you will create a life full of peace and contentment. The conditions and events of your life are shaped by your innermost feelings, and these feelings are most powerful before you sleep. The subconscious doesn't work from logic or reason. It works from feelings and emotions. So, if you want to change the way things are in your life, you must change your inner feelings about those things. Before you go to sleep, you must feel that your desire is already fulfilled. You can do this by imagining how you would feel if your wish were realized. Feel the satisfaction, the joy, and the peace of having what you want. Hold on to that feeling as you drift off to sleep. This is the most important step in manifesting your desires. Once you fall asleep, your subconscious takes over. The impressions you've made before sleep are the ones that will guide your subconscious mind. During sleep, the subconscious mind works to bring your desires into reality. It's important to remember that the subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's imagined. If you feel that you are already successful, the subconscious will create success in your life. If you feel wealthy, the subconscious will bring wealth into your life. The subconscious responds only to the feelings you give it. The idea is to feel as if your wish is already fulfilled. You must believe deep down that what you want has already happened. When you do this, the subconscious begins to work on your behalf to create those conditions in your waking life. This is the secret to manifesting anything you desire. In this process, it's important not to doubt or worry. Don't go to sleep thinking about problems or difficulties. If you focus on failure or lack, the subconscious will bring more of those feelings into your life. Instead, focus on what you want to experience. Feel the emotions as if you already have it and trust that it will come to you. The process of realizing your desires starts with the feeling of fulfillment. If you can feel that your wish has already come true, then your subconscious will begin to work to bring it into your physical reality. This is how the subconscious creates the life you experience. It works on the feelings you have about yourself and your desires. The subconscious mind is always working, even when you're asleep. It takes your last waking thoughts and uses them to create the events and circumstances of your life. So, it's important to make sure that you are thinking and feeling the right things before you go to sleep. This practice of assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled is what brings about the changes you desire in your life. The secret to manifesting your desires is to focus on the feeling of having your wish already fulfilled. Feel the emotions of success, satisfaction, and joy. When you do this, the subconscious will begin to shape your life to reflect those feelings. Your external reality is a mirror of your inner feelings and beliefs. The power of sleep, combined with the right feelings and beliefs, can bring about incredible changes in your life. The world around you reflects what is happening inside you. When you change your inner feelings, the world will change to reflect those changes. The key is to believe that your desires are already realized and to feel them as if they are already a part of your life. The process of manifestation begins with the mind. Whatever you imagine and believe, you can bring into your reality. Your thoughts and feelings are powerful tools for creating the life you desire. Always feel the best feelings before you sleep, and trust that your desires will come to you in time. Remember, the subconscious mind works by feelings. It doesn't care whether those feelings are positive or negative, it only cares about what you feel. So, if you want to create a better life for yourself, you must start by feeling better. Feel successful, feel abundant, feel peaceful, and watch as your life begins to reflect those feelings. You are not limited by the past or by your current circumstances. The future is open to you, and you can create any life you want. The key is to change your inner beliefs, feel your desires as if they've already happened, and trust that the subconscious will bring them to you. The world will change to match your inner world. Transforming your life through the power of feeling the world we live in often leads us to focus on what we see and experience in our daily lives. We are constantly influenced by external appearances, what we hear, see, or feel. These external factors shape our perceptions of who we are and what is possible for us. However, to truly transform our lives and create the reality we desire, it is essential to look beyond appearances. The key to unlocking our potential lies not in our surroundings, but in how we feel within ourselves. When we wish to become a certain kind of person or achieve a specific goal, we must first turn inward. Instead of focusing on the outer world, we need to focus on how we would feel if we had already become that person or achieved that goal. Feeling as though you are already the person you want to be is the first step in manifesting your desires. This shift in mindset sets the stage for the transformation you seek. The power of feeling a certain way is what creates your reality. When you feel the emotions of being the person you want to be or living the life you want to live, you are aligning yourself with that reality. The emotions you carry shape your experiences. Every thought and feeling you have sends a signal to the universe, shaping what happens next. The feeling you hold inside becomes your future reality. Your role in the world, the way you interact with life, is determined by your internal conception of yourself. If you see yourself as a successful person, you will begin to attract situations, opportunities, and people that align with that image. Your sense of self becomes the framework through which you experience the world. This is why it is crucial to cultivate the feeling of already having what you desire. Creating the desired state, one of the most powerful tools we have in transforming our lives, is our ability to feel. If we wish to bring about a change, we must first feel as though that change has already happened. For example, if you desire financial abundance, rather than focusing on the lack of money, you need to cultivate the feeling of abundance. Imagine how you would feel if you had already received everything you wanted financially. What would it feel like to be free from worry, to have more than enough to meet your needs and desires? The trick is to allow yourself to feel that sense of fulfillment, satisfaction, and joy as if it were already true. This feeling is not about pretending or wishing for something to happen. It's about believing deeply and emotionally that your desire has already been realized. When you fall asleep with this feeling, you are sending a clear message to your subconscious mind, instructing it to create the conditions for this desire to manifest in your waking life. The power of sleep is a time when our conscious mind takes a break and our subconscious mind takes over. While we sleep, our mind continues to work on the ideas, beliefs, and feelings we've held during the day. If we go to sleep feeling that our wishes are already fulfilled, we program our subconscious mind to find the path to making those wishes a reality. It's important to note that the state you go to sleep in directly influences the events that unfold in your life the next day. If you fall asleep feeling frustrated, anxious, or defeated, these feelings will continue to shape your reality. You will wake up believing that life is just the way it seems on the surface, out of your control, and filled with challenges. However, when you choose to consciously feel yourself as already being the person you wish to become, the world around you begins to reflect that change. The role of prayer is another powerful tool for transformation. Prayer, in essence, is an act of surrendering to a higher power or to the subconscious mind, trusting that the answers to your desires are already within you. When you pray, you enter a state of relaxation and receptivity, much like the state you enter before falling asleep. In this state, your mind becomes open to new possibilities and ideas, and you are better able to visualize and feel your desires as already being fulfilled. The key to effective prayer is not just in asking for what you want, but in believing that what you have asked for is already yours. As the saying goes, "Whatsoever things ye desire, when ye pray, believe that ye have received them, and ye shall have them." This is the essence of prayer, believing that your prayers are already answered before you even ask. When you enter a state of prayer, it's essential to let go of all effort and resistance. You are not trying to force your wishes into being. Instead, you are simply assuming the feeling that your wish is already fulfilled. This passive, relaxed state of mind is where the magic happens. It's in this state that you can let go of doubt and trust in the process. The art of yielding in both prayer and sleep. The key is to yield to your desires, not force them. This means that when you are in a relaxed state, you must fully embrace the feeling of your wish being fulfilled. It's not about struggling to make it happen, but about allowing it to unfold naturally. Your subconscious mind already knows the way to manifest your desires, and by relaxing into the feeling of having what you want, you create the space for it to happen. This principle also applies to how we approach challenges in our lives. When we encounter obstacles, it's easy to become frustrated and try to push through them forcefully. However, the most effective approach is often to take a step back, breathe, and allow the solution to present itself. By trusting the process and feeling the end result as already achieved, we align ourselves with the flow of life. The feeling of success, what separates those who succeed from those who struggle, is their ability to feel the success before it arrives. Successful people are not defined by their circumstances. They are defined by their internal state of being. When you believe in your success, when you feel that you are already successful, the universe has no choice but to reflect that back to you. You begin to take actions, meet people, and experience situations that match your internal belief. To cultivate this feeling, think of a time when you were successful or when you achieved something important to you. Reconnect with the emotions you felt at that moment: pride, joy, satisfaction, gratitude. Now, practice feeling those emotions every day. The more you can feel the emotion of success, the more it will become a part of your life. It's not just about visualizing success, but truly embodying it through your feelings. Faith and belief. Faith is an essential element in this process. Faith is not just a belief in something outside of yourself. It is the belief in your own power to create. Faith is feeling confident that your desires are already on their way. When you have faith in the power of your feelings and beliefs, you can trust that everything is unfolding perfectly, even if you don't yet see the results. Your faith is what carries you through moments of doubt. When you fully believe that your desires are already realized, you no longer need to search for evidence or validation. You simply know, deep in your being, that everything you need is already on its way to you. Your faith becomes the foundation upon which your reality is built. Becoming the person you want to be, the most important part of this process is to become the person you want to be right now. You don't need to wait for the circumstances to change before you can feel successful, confident, or abundant. You can begin to feel that way today And as you do, your life begins to reflect those feelings. Think of yourself as an actor playing a role in a play. You must embody the character you wish to portray, feel the emotions, think the thoughts, and take the actions that this character would take. The more you live in the feeling of your desired self, the more you will become that person. As you practice embodying the feelings of success, abundance, love, or health, you are not only creating a new self-image, but you are also instructing the universe to bring these experiences into your life. The key is to believe that you already are the person you wish to be and to feel that way every day. The power of the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is where all of your beliefs, feelings, and thoughts are stored. It is incredibly powerful and often runs on autopilot, influencing your actions and experiences without you even realizing it. To transform your life, you must reprogram your subconscious mind by consciously choosing to feel and think in ways that align with your desires. This can be done through consistent practice. Every time you consciously feel your wish fulfilled, you are planting a new seed in your subconscious mind. Over time, these seeds will grow and manifest in your life. The more you cultivate the feeling of having what you want, the more natural it will become to believe it's already yours. Conclusion: the life you desire is already within you. Through the power of your feelings, you can transform your reality. By focusing on the feeling of already having what you want, whether in prayer, sleep, or daily life, you align yourself with the universe's flow and invite your desires to manifest. Remember, it's not about forcing things to happen. It's about yielding to the process and trusting that everything you need is already on its way. Feel the success, feel the abundance, feel the love right now. By doing so, you will create the life you have always dreamed of, because what you feel, you will eventually experience.